Hello everyone, in this video I'll discuss the important highlights of the Interim Budget 2024 in a very short and crisp manner only for revision before the upcoming exams. You can get the PDF of this from the Telegram channel from the link given in the description below. So let's discuss the key takeaways from the Interim Budget 2024. So focus has been made on four major castes as said by our Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. The focus has been made on women, youth, poor and the farmers. Now let's dive into the highlights of the budget. So the first highlight is on tax. So no changes in the tax structure for direct and indirect taxes has been made, including the import duties. So what are direct and indirect taxes? All of you must be knowing. Direct taxes are levied on the taxpayer's income and profits. However, the indirect taxes are those which are charged on the goods and services, like that of the GST. Okay, so no changes has been made on these tax structures. Next is that no tax liability for the taxpayers with income up to 7 lakhs under the new tax regime. So those people who have income up to only 7 lakhs, not more than 7 lakhs, there is no tax liability on those taxpayers under the new tax regime. Next is that proposal to withdraw the outstanding direct tax demands up to rupees 25,000 pertaining to year up to 2009 and 10 and rupees 10,000 for the period from 2010 to 2015. So what this outstanding tax, direct tax, means that if the taxes paid by a person are found to be less than what the person owe, that is the taxpayer owe, then these are known as outstanding direct taxes. So there is a proposal by the government to withdraw this outstanding direct tax demand up to rupees 25,000 pertaining to the year 2009 and 10 and rupees 10,000 for the period from 2010 to 2015. Next highlight is on the health sector. So on the health sector, first announcement has been made that there would be cervical cancer vaccination for the girls up to from 9 to 14 years and health cover under Ayushman Bharat scheme to be extended to all the Asha Anganwadi workers and helpers. So before this Asha Anganwadi workers and helpers, they deliver the services, but they themselves were not covered under this schemes like Ayushman Bharat schemes. But now the health cover under Ayushman Bharat scheme will be extended to all the Asha Anganwadi workers and the helpers as well. Next is the green initiatives or initiatives for sustainable environment. So for promoting sustainable environment, the initiatives taken by the government are to 1 crore households will be enabled with rooftop solarization to obtain up to 300 units of free electricity per month. Then phased mandatory blending of CNG, PNG and compressed biogases. Next is the plan to expand the electric vehicle ecosystem to support charging infrastructure, and e-buses for public transport network will be encouraged. So before what happened, to adopt the electric vehicle, the absence of charging infrastructure was a problem. So people could not travel long distances using electric vehicles due to the lack of this charging infrastructures. Now now to support this e-buses or electric vehicles for public transport, charging infrastructures will be made by the government at various places so that this gets a boost, the electric vehicles gets a boost. Next is the coal gasification and liquefaction capacity of 100 metric ton shall be set up by 2030. Coal gasification, it's the process by which the coal is partially oxidized in order to produce the fuel gas, and then liquefaction is done. Okay, So next, economy. So what has been done for the economy? The inflation has moderated and is within the target band of 2% to 6%. Next is the spend on the capital expenditure have increased to 11.11 lakh crore for 2024-25. So the spending on the capital expenditure has increased. Capital expenditures are those like the infrastructure, roads, hospitals, connectivity, company vehicles, licenses, machinery, and all this, by which the real development of the country takes place. So this is a positive sign that the spending on the capital expenditure has increased. Question might come like, is there an increase or decrease in the spending of the capital expenditure in this budget? So the next point is the government will continue on path of fiscal consolidation to reduce the fiscal deficit to 4.5% in 2025 to 26. So fiscal consolidation will be continued. So what is fiscal consolidation? Is the reduction in the underlying fiscal deficit. It refers to the policies the government that undertakes to reduce the deficit and accumulation of debt stock, okay, and it is aimed at eliminating the fiscal debt. Next is railways. So what has been done for the railway sector? The implementation of 3 major railway corridor programs under PM Gati Shakti. First is the energy, mineral and cement corridor, then a port connectivity corridor and high traffic density corridor. Then 40,000 normal rail bogies will be converted to Vande Bharat standards. So 40,000 normal bogies or compartments will be converted to Vande Bharat standards with modern facilities. Next is the housing. So under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin, additional 2 crore houses are targeted for the next 5 years. And next is this is a new one, housing for middle class scheme, to be launched to promote middle class to buy or build their own houses. Next is agriculture. So first is the Atmanirbhar Oilseeds Abhiyan, that is the strategy to be formulated to achieve Atmanirbharta for oilseeds. So oilseeds to be produced indigenously. There was a revolution regarding oilseeds production, that was Yellow Revolution. Next is regarding the fisheries. Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana to be stepped up to enhance aquaculture productivity. Next is the government to formulate policies to support dairy farmers and defeat foot and mouth diseases of the livestock. Next is the Nari Shakti. So for women empowerment, 30 crore Mudra Yojana loans disbursed to women entrepreneurs. Next, 1 crore women assisted by 83 lakh self-help groups to become Lakhpati Didis, that is to earn at least 1 lakh a year. Tourism. So emphasis on boosting domestic tourism, infrastructure and amenities will be taken up on Indian islands including Lakshadweep. So government is laying emphasis on boosting domestic tourism on the Indian islands mainly. So these are the key areas on which the government is focusing. And remember, these are only the key takeaways for revision purpose before exams. For the details of the budget, you should watch other videos, and you can get the PDF of this lecture from the Telegram channel, the link of which has been given in the description below. Thank you.